Hello YouTubers! Sorry for the long wait for the next Alien Isolation video. Just so busy talking to my girlfriend. But I'm back and I am ready to narrate. So there are 3 different levels in this one. This one will not have the alien, but it has face huggers in the vents. Now the face huggers appear at different places, so that keeps you on edge every time you play. I like this, that they randomize where they put the enemies. And where this is significant is, so you're crawling through the vents, so you can't actually melee attack the face huggers. So normally you would want to just use the flamethrower, but you won't get as high of a score. Your next bet is to use your gun, which doesn't affect your score at the end, but it's harder to hit them, and furthermore you're not quite in the know as to where they will appear. You don't have much ammunition, so you just have to do the best that you can. It's not always possible even, because you don't have enough ammunition necessarily. And I like the principle of that design, even though the vents are not actually that complicated. They may look complicated when you watch it the first time, but it's not that difficult. You just have to press the switches and then you can proceed. Yeah, I'm collecting all the rubbish as I go because you have to collect the oxygen mask at the end, so that lowers your score, because a higher way to increase your score is to not collect items, but it doesn't matter, you have to collect the oxygen mask. So here we're taking a detour into a room related to the bonus objective. So this room is infested, all the walls are covered in alien gunk, but we just go in and out, so it's not actually a problem, even if it is a little spooky. Then the face huggers come out of the eggs if you stay around. So now we're just continuing down the main route. And now here I can melee attack the face huggers because I'm not in the vents. But I have to attack them before they attack me, or it's game over. And I don't have enough ammunition to shoot them all. And now in this section you have to collect 3 boxes, and the placement of the boxes is also randomized. Sometimes they're not necessarily in even the same room, and so you're trying to go as quickly as possible to get the best score, and you don't actually know where the boxes are. You don't know where to look. You can sort of try to suss it out where it probably will be if you've played it a few times. In the worst case scenario, you'll completely miss it and then like go into the vent as I did now, having missed one of the boxes, and then you're not going to get a top time. And then talking about top times, I did get the best time, the best score for this level. And I believe that's because I didn't use the flamethrower in the vents. Now this room's quite interesting because again you don't know where the box is, and you can't see the face huggers because of all the gas pouring through. You pick up the box and 2 face huggers come at you from behind very quickly. I like the way they did that. And this section's interesting as well, as there'll be 2 face huggers together, and I cannot see the player melee attacking both of them. If you're melee attacking one and the other one will just jump at you. See, they're very close to shoot. So shoot one, you melee attack the other one, it works. And so now we have our face mask, and it's just the final room now. Yeah, vent the gas, which means you have to just press 2 switches, which I could have done this better if I remembered where to go. It's interesting how the levels are really small, but because of the realism, you do get lost. Quite simply, or you freak out. And if you could just look at it, like say from a top-down view, if you're the level developer, you would actually know this is just a square room. There's really nothing to it. But yeah, when you're in it, then it is different, and the psychology aspect, the fear in this game is excellent. And the health, my health bar is the little bar on the bottom left, that little white bar, a tiny bit. It's mostly grey because I lost most of my health with those robots, but as well with the face huggers, they do splash damage. Alright, so this level is called Overrun. So these are played separately, not together. And here we have a lot of robots. And so I guess the facility's overrun by synthetic humans who uphold the standards of the facility. Which means you're a problem. And so you have to avoid them. You can't really fight them. If it was the main game, yes, you could fight them because you'd be better equipped. But certainly not in these DLC levels. So we need to collect a bunch of things. Now here you really can get lost. I mean, when you play it the first time and you're trying to find the tags, you'll get lost, and then all the robots are chasing you, you're trying to find the tags. And it is really exciting though, when you're not familiar with the level and you're trying to do it. It is very exciting. You know what to do. Still pretty exciting, but a little less. So where it gets hairy is in the last section. We have to secure the camp. So you have to get to the computer. First you need the key card to open the door in which the computer is in. Now the key card is in the exit room. So you could just exit the level. This is the exit room here. You just go through the lift on the left. But I'm picking up the key card on the table. I go right. See, and then that's always interesting when you know you could have already exited the level, but you choose not to. And look at that, there were like 3 of them stacked there, blocking me off. We have to go back into the base. Takes a long way around to get to the computer to complete the bonus objective. And we get our kudos for doing that. So there, the robots were blocking the corridor on the left, the second corridor on the left is where the computer is. And I barely just touch the computer. I'm already being hit by the robot, so we're going to push the buttons. Now we've got to get out without taking too much damage. Since I'm taking damage, my bar on the bottom left went down by half. But surely that's the end of my problems, perhaps. Now we just need to go back and take the lift out of the level. It's an excellent room. I like the lighting that comes in from the planet outside, or the star. So yeah, we activated the lift, but well, it's still not quite over. We still have to wait for the lift to come down, and yeah, they're all chasing me. So we want to kind of lure them out to where I'm standing, and then we can get back to the lift. Since all the bonus objectives are complete, we can actually take as long as we like to just exit. And that's something I've always enjoyed about this game, where, okay, you want to speed run it to do the 3 objectives as quickly as possible because they are time-based, but when they're done, you can take as long as you like to get to the exit. Well, you get a 30-minute clock. And you might need the full 30 minutes when you play it the first time, that is if you can stay alive. And yeah, good score, 216,000 is very high. Okay, last level now. Here I believe I also had the best time, but there was one time higher than mine, but it was much higher, and so that's very suspicious. It could have been glitched, as top times usually are on the leaderboard. Like I have seen on YouTube how people would just, basically in my mind they would just cheat, where they would run without making any noise, which in my mind is cheating. So, the alien can definitely hear me when I move around. I don't run at all. But this run was very good, as very lucky, because the alien just kept leaving. So when I picked up the, it was the bomb. I think I had to pick up a bomb in the previous room. Then the alien just left straight away, and it could have even started to block me off even before then, when there were the lasers from the camera. And then again it left. It left from here, so I just carried on. Because if it wouldn't leave, I'd have to take the other routes, which would be longer. And then there'd be no guarantee I could just walk into this room if the alien is on the prowl. But you can't push your luck too much, so the alien does have a look-see there. You can see its tail. So I judged it right, that I have to go under the table before using the computer.
This is a private transmission for Marshall Way.
And we have to have a look around again, because we don't know if the alien would return or not. Again, really amazing luck. The alien just left.
Therefore authorized to offer you financial incentives to guarantee a smooth, safe retrieval. However, if the data held
and then normally the alien would not appear from this point onwards.
will be severe. Please respond.
So the luck was amazing. I mean, this run does not show how many problems you can have in the section leading up to now. And also I worked out an improvement for this area. See, since I haven't been detected, I can potentially get a very high score, but we don't want to get detected by the robots. So put the flare down here. So the robots are not activated yet, they're in their cryo cells, but they will be activated. See, so we've already taken a precaution. You can always feel good when you're in control, right? You're in control, you think, this flare will mess them up. I'm in control. And yeah, get to the elevator again. Same deal. Same deal, all the objectives are done. See, I like this scene a lot. It was for me very memorable, the way they just come out of their cryo tubes. I mean, I guess cryo tubes are for humans, but maybe robots need them as well. And then the first thing they do is they just notice the flare, the strange light from the flare, while ignoring the lights from the facility. See, so they're programmed to know that the spinning light, the yellow spinning light from the facility, that's normal, but the flare is not normal. So they investigate the flare, and while I just wait for the lift to go back down, so and feel height achiever. yeah, the future for mankind. Yeah. Crawling around on a spaceship. Yeah.